Yo, what is going on YouTube? We are back and you already know the business. We in the major 2 week 3 prediction video. Um yeah, but before we get into the predictions, I actually have a special announcement. I am now a DrinkPOGGERS affiliate. Um if you guys have never heard of DrinkPOGGERS, this is their website. You know, get you can get tubs of DrinkPOGGERS. You know, they have the Pop Energy flavor, Cream Dream Energy flavor. They actually all also have sleep ones too, which a lot of G Fuel stuff like that companies don't have like sleep ones. You know what I'm saying, to help you sleep. Um, these guys do. Um, the sleep ones have like 5 milligrams of melatonin per serving, like per scoop. So yeah, they have a bunch of cool stuff. I obviously got the energy bundle. Um, yeah, I'm excited, and I couldn't be more happy to be a Drink Poggers affiliate. I will link my discount code in the description below. Obviously, you guys don't have to buy some if you don't want to, but if you do, use my code IColtXN at checkout. But like I said, the link will be down in the description if you guys want to check it out, get some for yourself, all that good stuff. But now that the hashtag ad is over, back to the predictions. As you could see, my record this week is 12-8 after both weeks. Kind of had a week. I started off the pick'ems really hot. Then this day really screwed me. I got everything wrong. It is what it is. It happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you do? And then when when Legion lost against London, I was like, oh no, here we go again. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up getting the next two perfect map count and everything right, which is awesome. I ended up going 5-5, which obviously, like I said, brought my record to 12-8 total with Major Two. Um, yeah, hopefully to have a better week this week. Hopefully go better than 5-5. I think we will. Um, yeah, getting into the first match. You guys, we're on the Twitter world. You guys probably saw it, but Florida actually did make a roster change. I thought the video that they made for the roster change is pretty funny, but I don't really necessarily agree with the roster change. I don't know. I think dropping Brack was kind of a mistake, but never know what goes on behind the scenes and camps of teams, etc. Obviously something wasn't fitting with Brack. They wanted him gone. Just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, man. It is what it is. So either way, yeah. So Florida brought back in Dave Patty. Obviously he was a starter for Florida last year. Apparently he's been reaping challengers. Obviously I know because I keep up with challengers. He has been reaping challengers. His challenger team is very good. So, do I think they're gonna be good enough to beat a London team though? I don't know. This is like a 50-50 series, bro. I think this is like two bottom teams kind of fighting at each other for like it's just it's a hard series to predict, man. And especially after a team makes a roster change too, like you just never know how they're gonna look. Sometimes teams that make roster changes come out super hot, and sometimes they don't. So I'm going to go with they don't and they need time. I don't know how I feel about the Major Maniac and Dave Patty dynamic duo in the AR position. I'm not sure how you feel about it, man. I'm going to go London 3-1 only because I feel like Florida's search game is still going to be good. I don't think that goes anywhere. Florida's a good search team. They always will be. But I don't know. I don't have faith in the Florida team to beat London, but who knows? Like I said, that's a 50-50 series, man. 50-50 series. I think this one's gonna be a quick hot 3-0 for New York. They're obviously still showing that they're the best team in the game. They look in pretty good form, men. Kind of unfortunate in the phase series last week, obviously. Um, they had that long delay because the power went out and something like that and stuff like that. So, it is what it is. What can you do? You can't control that. Not the CDL's fault. It's not anyone's fault, bro. You can't control power outage. etc. So it is what it is, man. Either way, unfortunate loss to FaZe last week. I don't think that'll be an issue against Legion though. New York, like I said, still proving their dominance. Should be a hot 3-0, man. This one should be interesting, a lot more interesting than people think, in my opinion. Um, LAG versus Atlanta FaZe. I think LAG has shown to be a really good respawn team, actually. Their respawn has looked prime. They look a lot better than their old team, obviously. I think that was a given. Um, yeah, and then you got Atlanta FaZe, of course. They're Atlanta FaZe. So this is, I feel like the respawns are gonna be nitty gritty, man. I think Atlanta FaZe takes this, like, I give Atlanta FaZe the edges in the searches. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, I don't know. It's just the fact that LAG is like actually really strong respawn team, man. They're really good at hardpoint. Really good at hardpoint. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 3-1 Atlanta FaZe, and I'm gonna give LAG the opening hardpoint or maybe like the control. But I have, obviously FaZe stealing one of the respawns, and then the S&D I think is a given. Either way, FaZe 3-1. Yeah, that's gonna be that for me. And then the next day, LEG has another gauntlet match. Absolutely gauntlet match. They go back to back facing two top teams. That's kind of crazy. I think I think this one's gonna be that way. Um, I think Toronto Ultra is just a complete, like I can't say it enough. Toronto Ultras is just the complete team, man. They look like a well-rounded, oiled machine, So yeah, I think this is gonna be a Toronto Ultra 3-0. But I do, like I said, with Atlanta FaZe match against LAG, I think the hard points are gonna be down to the wire, man. LAG can definitely hang in hard point, but I'm gonna give the 3-0 edge to Toronto Ultra here. And then, unfortunate for Vegas yet again. I feel like they're in LAG's position. They play two gauntlet teams. Obviously, I predicted Toronto to beat Optic last week, but Optic came out swinging, bro. And obviously, as an Optic fan, that makes me happy. But I'm also realistic and thought, obviously Toronto Ultra is a better team. But man, Optic's really turning some heads right now, and I think this is not going to be close. Vegas Legion is a good search team, but I think Optic with Hook and Dashi and the Zeo trio, obviously, very good at search, man. Their pace looks incredible. They just look like an all around like complete team, and that's obviously obviously your people are making fun of Seth, saying that they're better without him. You know what I'm saying? Like no scump, no problem, all that stuff. It was pretty funny, but um yeah, I mean, they look like a different beast right now, man. Vegas just unfortunate situation, unfortunate matchups. You know what I'm saying? Like New York and Optic, those are tough. Those are tough feats. I think they'll start and losers at major. Start and losers in major two. Tough, man. Um, Florida versus Breach. I actually am going to predict Florida going 0-2 this week. Probably I think they have the 8th seed now. I have to maybe we'll go check later how the standings are and see what the scenarios are. But um I mean, Breach looked really hot last week. I think they came out firing. They still look good in the respawns. I think Boston Breach always will. Like I'm gonna give Florida the search. I'm gonna give Boston the respawns. Feel like actually, you know what? I'm predicting a smoke show. Screw it. We're just gonna go fast day. I guess we're going a fast day today, bro. Just hot 3-0s across the board. Um, this one's interesting. um, Seattle Surge, New York. Now Seattle Surge obviously not starting the way they would like. They are 0-3 after a second place finish at Major 1. And I feel like it's the same cycle with the Seattle Surge. Even last year, dude, like Seattle one event third, one event 12th, one event first, one event 12th. You know what I'm saying? Like It's just weird. They're a weird team, man. I don't know. Um, I mean, don't get me wrong. When they are on form, obviously they are on form. They contend with the best of the best, man. But when they're not on form, holy smokes! Like they actually have the potential to go 0-5 because I think Minnesota could probably upset them in their next match. But I'm gonna go three. This is my only non-3 of the day. I'm gonna go 3-1, and I'm not giving Seattle Surge a search either. I'm giving them a respawn. They either got to take the opening hardpoint or the control because Seattle Surge and Surge look abysmal, and I'll be the one to say it. But yeah, I mean, obviously New York. I think I don't know. They're just the best team in the game, bro. They're the best team in the game. Um, Minnesota Rocker versus Seattle Surge. Now this one's interesting, very very interesting, man. Um, obviously I feel like it's just how good Minnesota shows up in the respawns. Because if Seattle Surge lose this match, obviously they go 0-5. That's a given 12th seed for the major. But do I predict them going 0-5? I'm gonna go. You know what? I think just because of this match specifically right here, because they 3-0'd a FaZe and made FaZe look, what I'm saying, bad. So I'm gonna go 3-1 Minnesota. Going 3-1 Minnesota here. I'm gonna predict Seattle Surge going 0-5, which obviously a second place finish at Major One. Like I said, that's crazy to go 0-5 the next stage in your matches. Um, yeah, Seattle Surge need to buckle down and figure it out. Um, yeah. Now this is an interesting matchup. Kenny will obviously be back in the lineup this week for the LA Thieves. I mean, Cap did his thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like Cap showed up last week. They ended up going 1-1, I think, on the week. They had 2 matches, right? Yeah, I thought Minnesota, or I thought this one went how I thought, but obviously LA Thieves came out in 3 at London. So they went 1-1 last week. I think they're what 1-3 right now. So they really need to win this series, or they have the potential to start in losers. Like I said, Florida's technically that 8th seed right now, and with me predicting Florida to lose both their matches, this makes it a tight race between obviously Minnesota, Thieves, London to actually still have a chance, and then Florida, right? So those are the 4 teams that are like on the bubble. I think Vegas and Surge are probably a given losers bracket at this point. So yeah, it's just the fight for 8th. If LA Thieves pull this off, like I said, they have a chance. It comes down to the tiebreakers. They need a good map count. Let's see. They 3-0'd London. Obviously got 3-0'd by Toronto. That's 3-3. They just need to perform here, and I think they're gonna clutch up, man. I really do. I think they're gonna clutch up here. I'm gonna go LA Thieves 3-1. Obviously, I have Boston taking a respawn. Um, I think LA Thieves are gonna outclass them in search. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna go LA Thieves 3-1 here. Hopefully they can show out, clutch up for me, and you know want winners bracket enough, essentially. All right. Now this one is always a spicy matchup. Optic versus FaZe. Now, FaZe have obviously it's Atlanta FaZe, but at the same time they haven't looked like crazy good. You know what I'm saying? And Optic look on fire right now. But I still think this is gonna be a banger series. I cannot wait for this one on Sunday. Um, I'm actually gonna you know, I think everyone when they see Atlanta Optic, right, or they just go 3-2. I'm actually gonna go 3-1 Optic here, dude. My predictions. I don't have one game 5, bro. I don't have one game 5. That's crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. Um, I I feel like I just gotta go, dude. I feel like I gotta make one of these a game 5 just for the memes, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll do this one, bro. Now we'll go game 5. Screw it, man. Screw it. uh, I still think Optic 3 won here though. Optic Search improved, like I said. Uh, like I said, there's gonna be a banger of a series, man. I can't wait for this one. But I think Optic turned some heads. I think they will go 5-0 this stage. Secure first seed, and we'll just have to see who they play in the Major 2 bracket. And yeah, that's gonna be it for my predictions this week. Let me know in the comments what yours are below. Let's talk some Call of Duty in the comments, man. You know, I'm always down to talk some Call of Duty, man. And just hashtag ad one more time. Like I said, bro, if you want to be focused, cracked, out of your mind gaming, or, you know, you need help sleeping, come on, man. It's a no-brainer, dude. It's a no-brainer. You know? No-brainer. Either way. That's going to be it for this video, man. We will see you guys next week for the major bracket prediction. I always get like those are my favorite predictions to do, man. I love predicting major brackets, man. So fun, so fun. But I actually want to take a quick peek at the leaderboard real quick because I know I'm still okay. I'm still chilling, 99th. I thought I was going to be worse. I thought my bad week was going to put me in shambles, but hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. Week 2 was shambles for well, that's tough. Either way, 48 points. 99th rank, man. I'll take it, man. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still doing my thing. Yeah. Like I said, gonna be at the end of this video. I will see you guys next week. CDL pick'ems in the description. DrinkPOGGERS with my referral code in the description. All my socials in the description. All that. See you guys for the Major 2 bracket prediction. Peace.